ARARYCAN. ARARYCAN't. Blue Arana. Ah, Nara. Don't be afraid, we're not about Nara. Paimon's Paimon, and she's a traveler. You're ARARYCAN, right? We're a friend of the Aranara. That's right. Our Raja sent it here, and he could help us. What? There's been some strange Nara around. That's why I'm a bit scared. We didn't mean to scare you. It's just we didn't know you were so absorbed in. Since you can see ARARYCAN and are friends with our Raja, the force must recognize you. You can't be bad Nara. You're a good Nara. ARARYCAN is not afraid. Did you say that you have questions for ARARYCAN? Yes, that's right. We want to know more about the delicious fungus. We want to know about this delicious Nara in Pimara village. You tell ARARYCAN that happened briefly. Much ARARYCAN understood is a different story. Nice. Good. Nara. Protecting Vanya often, helping little Nara what Arana does. ARARYCAN once helped little Nara. Arari said that Marana's avatar is taking little Nara away, so ARARYCAN helped. Recently, the little Vanya. Oh, I meant the forest. The forest and the stream are always crying. What? Maybe it's because of the Marana. Marana bad. Marana refers to the withering of the Vanya. That's gotta be the forest. Well, it's some of the new Marana words learned. Wait, does the forest cry too? Yes. In a spiritual, eternal sense, yes. Can Nara Traveler here too? Nara Traveler, friend of forest. Sunshine brings happiness. Too much sunshine means less water. What? Water makes us grow. No water means withering. Yeah, well, I think there was I can't remember if correct me if I'm wrong, but there was something about the idea of water containing some sort of life containing memories, memory containing life, and that the idea of water being intermixed with memory, life, and all that is what prevents the withering. Guns brings happiness, power. Getting sick makes us upset, and being sick for too long means withering. It's the same for Vana and Arana. But mint is different. Mint is so strong. Yeah, well, I picked up some, so you're welcome. The forest has been crying hard lately. ARARYCAN is worried. Is it because the Marana is harming the forest? ARARYCAN, not sure. It smells like Marana, but not really the same. But ARARYCAN knows that some bad, dirty stuff are making the forest sick in places ARARYCAN can't see. If the forest keeps being sick like this, the supergiant Marana will come in and check all the living things away. All the flowers will wither and the leaves will fall. The fruits will go back. The mushrooms will stop growing. And no more mushrooms? That means no more chicken mushroom skewers. Will help, because we are doing it for the chicken mushroom skewers. That's right. We're here to help. And around the area of sickness, there's a weird Nara. It might be a bad Nara if you want. Good Nara help ARARYCAN. The ARARYCAN takes you to him. Looks like we'll help each other. What do you think, traveler? Yes! Let there be fungi for dinner. Thank you, but Marana is scared. Nara will die. We've dealt with that before. It'll be alright. Nara Traveler defeated Marana before. You're very strong. And you're golden Nara, just like legendary Nara Varuna. You look relatable. Reliable. I believe in you. Just leave it us. Now we got another question. Tell me about the super bad, super dirty stuff. I've seen many weird hilly Nara with filthy stains on them. They acted suspiciously around the giant Iron Mountain. Hilly Chara? Giant Iron Mountain? You mean the super big rune guard over there? Speaking of which, something seems off. Interesting. Oh no, wait, no, I'm not. You didn't say it. I thought it was Nara saying this for. It has no core? Hey, that's true. Other rune machines all have a core that looks like an eye. RA knows nothing about the rune machines. As for the giant Iron Mountain, it has been here ever since a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. How long is that exactly? The time it takes for a tiny little seed to grow into a giant tree can touch the sky. That's like a variable, two variables I don't know. That people only come here. Sure, a long time. We heard in the forest have been for that long. Who knows? It might revive itself at some point. Paimon hopes not. Either way, let's investigate, shall we? Who knows? We might even find some treasure. Thank you. ARARYCAN also saw that there are some other strange things besides the suspicious Nara. Alright then, let's go. Don't fall behind, Nara. ARARYCAN. Yeah. Investigate the strange spot. Lost energy block. What? There's nothing here. Just a bunch of beat up machine bits. Uh-oh. I hear something. Ooh. I hear abyss mages making noises somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but it's somewhere. Wow, what a huge cave. Yes! Again! For the nth time in a row. Here. There we go! Okay. Now, we're going places. Hey, someone up here? Yes, there is. It's an academia researcher. What's he doing here? How did you get up here? I teleported through a spiritual plant network. Nara Traveler, that's a suspicious Nara. He's been sneaking around here with that suspicious machine. You're right. Coming to a place like this is pretty suspicious, alright? I'd say you're the suspicious ones here. After all, I'm a certified researcher from the Academia, and you're the Outlanders of unknown origin. We've been commissioned to investigate this place. Oh, a commission. So you're adventurers, or perhaps you're eremites or something. What part? Do eremites also take commission? Or are you just gonna... Or is that boundary gonna be broken somehow? Well, it doesn't matter. My name is Jazari, a Kashara researcher. As you can see, I don't care what you came here for, but don't get in my way of research. What's there to be researched in this deep cave? There are always things to be researched everywhere. As the saying goes, ignorance is a researcher's disgrace. I've heard the saying differently, like ignorance is bliss, but this is... It's interesting, like an academic researcher who is supposed to not be ignorant, is using that statement. You must have noticed a huge rune machine out there, right? It's actually a rune golem made in an ancient realm of Conria. In the local lexicon of Conria, the name might possibly have been something like Mechanical Warden. See? We're right behind the rune golem, the machine's operator. Should there have been one, we would have entered from here. But a machine of this size would have required more than one operator, right? Also, it's interesting how he doesn't see the Aranara. Maybe it's because it's invisible to him. Who knows? That's among my research topics. Unfortunately, I haven't made much progress so far. Exploring the rune golem from the inside seems to be the only solution, and I'm presently looking for a way in. You sound more suspicious by the minute. That's right. We did meet in Abyss Order. Member disguised as a researcher that one time. Paimon reckons that he was called Enjo. Do you remember what happened to him again? We beat the snot out of him. From the, that other Chasm quest, the Inazuma one? Interesting how that's mentioned here. You remember Anjo? Was it the, from the Inazuma Chasm quest? Who was very suspicious because we activated the light obelisk from there? Is that the one? Yeah. Somehow, the only reason I remember is because we met a similar person who's also doing research in the oddest of places. Are you going to be the same example here? Or are you going to be something different? Hey, please don't. I'm a legitimate researcher. Well, the other guy said he was a legitimate researcher. Now what? That'll be important for later. Oh, you don't believe me, do you? See, this is an investigation charter from the Academy with the highest possible level of clearance. That's not something to be given away on the streets. Certainly not someone concerning investigations in a rune. The Academia would never issue something like this casually. You do have the background. I get it. I can't give you the original copy, but wait a second. Where did I put my camera? I remember placing it inside my bag. Be careful, he's taking a suspicious machine out again. Jazari sets the device up carefully. It is indeed a camera. There's a suspicious machine you mentioned. It's just a camera. A camera? That's right. It's a machine that takes pictures. It's pretty convenient. Yeah, well, interesting how a plant is trying to conceive of a machine. A plant that has a hard time capturing memories, trying to look at something, a mechanical, analog, or digital device that's able to capture the memory very perfectly. Interesting how a device like that is introduced to a plant. This is a priceless item as far as the Academia is concerned. Can't let you touch it. Wait, who are you talking to just now? Just like I said before, he doesn't notice the Aranara. About that, should we tell him? An imaginary friend, she belongs. Don't worry, I understand your condition. It's okay. We're friendly people in Sumeru. You'll have no trouble making real friends, I guarantee it. If you're talking about the Academia, maybe. I don't judge. Even if I was to put myself in Jazari's shoes right then and there. Or slippers. Still, do not get in the way of research. After all, nothing under the sun is truly new. Unless, of course, it's way far outside of the sun. Unless you... But, what if it's inside the sun? Does that count? I don't know. Our duty as researchers to collect information and investigate it. Everything under the sun, or above it? All the characters are recorded in the Academia. If you're still skeptical, keep an image of this for validation of the House of Dana. Yeah, well, even some part of me is believing it, because I myself am part of Academia, so I'm like, you gotta have objective reasoning when it comes to it. Anyway, we got something to discuss. Traveler, let's talk over here. As you wish. By all means. Talk to ARARYCAN. ARARYCAN't, because I'm trying to get over there. Whee! What is it? A plant. Trying to frickin' conceive of a mechanical device. Paimon needs friends. I could be your friend. Me too. Thanks, but you too. That's not the problem. The issue is that he can't see you, ARARYCAN. When Nara grow up, they can't see Ara anymore. Young Nara see us because they are innocent. But grown Nara can't. Right, when innocence is lost, they lose sight of something else. Nara, a traveler, is a dreamer, favored by the trees and flowers. He still sees us, even as a grown-up. Really? Anyways, we should be more careful when talking to our Nara in front of others. Well, Paimon doesn't think Jazari was lying. Anyway, you might have misunderstood him, ARARYCAN. ARARYCAN saw the Nara taking out his Karen doing kachik to Hili Shanara. Very suspicious. Okay. If that Nara isn't bad, if he runs every time the Hili Chara comes, so he can't really be friends with Hili Nara. He must be quite the runner then. If he's able to get around. The Nara holds his machine and runs so fast! Also, you have a tiny mini sword there. He shouldn't be a bad person, nor should be related to the children of Vermara village. I'm not particularly interested in all this. We can finish... But we'll finish what we started. I'm curious about the giant machine, actually. Yep, Paimon totally agrees. Anyway, since he's doing research around here, he should probably be familiar with the situation. Maybe he can help you, ARARYCAN. Maybe he can share some of his research with us. What do you say? Hey, finally believe me, do you? For the time being, yes. But that brings us to the next topic. I guess you're not suspicious after all. We have some questions about the situation. Hey, ask away. As a Koshar researcher who specializes in studying rune machines, I've been investigating this big guy over here for years. Good, because I have some questions. No one on this earth knows more about the rune golem than I do. What about beneath the earth? Legend told that the ancient realm of Khaenri'ah lies beneath the earth. Since they built all the rune machines, it would be arrogant for me to say that I understand these devices better than they do. Tell me about the bad, dirty stuff. What? Ah, you're looking for the bad and dirty things, are you? Then you should visit the city. The city? Are bad things in the city? Are you trying to pull off a Bible thing? This is just something adults say. Anyways, this locale is somewhat polluted, which might be related to the bad and dirty stuff you mentioned. Well, here's the situation. We've heard the forest here has... Paraphrase ARARYCAN words so that Jazari can understand them, or as actually Paimon is paraphrasing it. Is that so? Let me think about this. I might indeed have some clues. According to my research, all the rune mechanisms work on the same principles no matter what they do, whether it be flying or launching missiles. And while a rune golem is theoretically the same as a rune guard, except it has to be operated by people. Have you noticed anything abnormal about this rune golem? Its eyes seem to be missing, as though the eyes are a cockpit for a pilot? Yeah, this big guy's here's got no peeper. Exactly, according to the documents, rune machines are powered by the cores, to be precise, by the dark power inside what you call an eye. When Connor is destroyed, many rune machines like this one burst out from the desert. Although things are different now, even the Academia was unable to handle the cores back then. A single mistake could cause core meltdown, leading to serious accidents. As a result, the Academia had no choice but to temporarily seal the cores and deal with them later. If the documents have it right, the core within the rune golem should be sealed inside the ancient runes, known as the Dev's Cavern, which is right beneath our feet. Huh! The Developer's Cavern? Is there anything wrong with the core? Let's cut. There shouldn't be anything, but we detected some energy leakage. The seal seems to have been damaged at some point, though we have no idea when. And the last time someone published a research paper regarding such matters was more than 10 years ago. Any progress on the matter should warrant a large amount of funding from the Academia. Funding? Are you saying you get more from doing research? That's right. Speaking of which, we did talk about the pollution a moment ago. For ecological topics, we file a subject application with biology. And Morta? That would really be an Archon set for those who study fringe subjects like this. As I plan on taking a route recording the previous reports to look inside unexpected. All the entrances were blocked. Is he actually talking to the ARARYCAN? ARARYCAN knows. It's a place outside where ARARYCAN says bad things. I thought it might have been the Forest Watchers of the Viamera villagers who did it, but given what we described, some of us have sneaked inside and blocked the entrances. Maybe it was the Marana's avatar that you mentioned? Well, I wouldn't dare mess with something like that. Hilly Trail's more trouble for me, as you can see, or wouldn't be stuck here right now. Alright, first things first. If you wanted to travel underground, I do have an idea as to how interested? It's now awesome. How do we travel beneath? Guess we're pretty good after all, so how do you get down there? You just need to find a way to enter this rune golem and smash the blocked entrance open with it. Is that even possible? Do you have a better idea? Sure. The data required from such action would be priceless. Or just get a demolition crew down there. Even if it goes wrong, the benefits still outweigh the risks. Also, if we can investigate the core buried underground, I could submit a funding application on your behalf. What do you think? That's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, 3 birds, actually, if you count, whatever problems we all have. If we can get some funding, let's help Josari out. Traveler, academic research is important too, after all. Agreed. Of course, but if you'd report to the Academia if you have time, but this might be classified as malign research. Anyways, let's try to inside first. The operator might still be there. That would make it for some great data. I mean, good research subject. Right. It has been hundreds of years, you know. I'm quite sure some antiques are stored within. Research on those would. What do you think, Traveler? Since you're sorry if you put up something like that. Okay! Good. So how do we get in? I almost forgot the most important part. Opening the door to the rune golem's cockpit requires an amity device. To put it simply, a key. Bad news is I don't have this key, but the good news is I have discovered its whereabouts from studying the documents on hand. If you must know, I have secured half the House of Dana for the few records available. The last report on the amity device was published decades ago, and I have now figured out my findings cannot be published as things stand. Most entertaining indeed. So where exactly is this key? To put it simply, the key might be found in Port Ormos to the south, in the hands of an antique dealer named the Roy John. Do you please accompany there? See, we do research for as long as you never thought about visiting him. The thing is, I'm not good at dealing with merchants. They just don't understand me, which makes communication almost impossible. I've been cheated out a lot more before on account of this. That's true. I do find it hard to follow your thoughts at times too. Wait, so this is actually my fault? Whatever the cause is, we're going to Port Ormos. Let's check it out then. Time to go back down to the port and try to not screw around. There we go. Come here, you. You rich old person. Engine.
Welcome. You must be travelers from abroad. What brings you here to my shop? Would you like to purchases or seek to appraise any items?
So you're Royanjan, the antique dealer, right?
Ryanjin, the chief antique appraiser, to be precise. Do you come specifically to visit me? Well, I shan't let you down.
Looking for something.
Oh, you've come to the right place. If you can name it, Ryanjin here can tell you about it.
God. No? Never mind. Name something he doesn't have.
Probably seen enough antique items laying around the entire marketplace,
even though Academia might not have seen quite as many. Yeah, about that. We're looking for the thing's name. I can't remember. You know what? I can't remember. It's a key to a media device. We're looking for a media device.
Oh, I never heard anything like that before.
You said you could name anything.
We don't worry, I've heard that name.
I just might not know the thing you want. Antiques tend to have a variety of monikers, you see. Can you describe the thing you're looking for? How should we put it? The documents didn't include a particularly detailed description. It's an item of the style of room machines. Should have an identification device of sorts. Should be marked with the unique Conria style pattern that recognized to be chronologically different from the common types as rune cards, thus marking the same as the earlier version of the device. And considering what we know of rune archaeology, alright, you can stop me now. I know what you're looking for. That's so helpful. In case, please give it to me. That's not how this works. The volume is very precious. If you really want it, you'll have to pay for it. $500,000. How do I know it's actually real?
500,000 more. Dang it! Why?
Why is everyone trying to get?
It's an antique, you know. What I'm offering is common price.
Yeah, but how do you know if it's what we're looking for? Are there no refunds?
Well, what if the more we spend here can't guarantee a successful report?
Let's just help him out, shall we, traveler? We've helped others bargain. I'm good at dealing with merchants. Just give him the money, shut him up, and if it's not working out, I'll go after the merchant.
Is everything on me? Just take it. I'll find a gig with the airman over there if that's not sufficient enough.
Do it. Give him the money. Just give him the 500,000.
I have a deal on me more. It does come in friendship deals, so I'll have a friendly favor. The antique at the price you've named. My funding. Here's remaining funding. Oh wait, what is this? Isn't that just a normal chaos core? No, it's no ordinary chaos core. The core of the Rungar prototype found in the Storm Terror's lair.
That's it! I want a refund!
See the marks left by the Great Wolf King in the north? There's a unique treasure, alright, and no mistake. This isn't the one we saw at the Storm Terror's lair. Didn't Dane take it? This one's gotta be a fake.
Maybe he deceived us too.
Well, I don't know about that Dane fellow, but I sure heard the Storm Terror's lair. Anyways, if you have different insights to the antiques, we can discuss them in private. What this is, it's definitely not the Amidiva device. What I'm looking for is a key that can open up the rune golem on Devantaka Mountain. According to the research, it should be in the hands of the grandfather, Mr. Assad, the Golden Adventure. Let's get the case of several decades ago. Describe the story of Mr. Assad, the Golden Adventure, as recorded in the documents. Oh, come on, you should have said this earlier.
Well, that was a nice waste of money. Yeah.
You didn't exactly let me. That really brings back memories. It's been so long since I've heard stories about my grandpa. When I was a little, Grandpa would often tell me stories of adventure. I thought, right, you know, just so you know, it is actually that awesome. Speaking of which, mostly because of him, I became a appraiser of antiques. All the stories of the treasure is long most intriguing. So the very thing you spoke of is here, now with me. You haven't sold it off, have you? I wish I did, but the treasures don't say where they belong. As I mean to say, isn't it something that happens in all treasure hunting legends? Well, Grandpa didn't care about any of this stuff, but according to him, that device engraved with the ancient characters was lost during one of his adventures in some underground cave. That was a long story, one told many times, but I can't remember a single word of it now. I haven't planned a treasure hunt for some others back then. As whether we really found it again? Well, if we did, we should have hidden secret base at Vermara Village. A secret base at Vermara Village? Did you grow up in the Vermara Village too? I was with her to play when I was a kid. You know how kids love their secret bases. Can you please show us the secret base? Perhaps we can find some clues there. So this thing is important to us. Still haven't been back for over 10 years. It's an important matter pertaining to scientific research. Alright, since you bought something for me, I'll take you there. But try to manage your expectations, okay? Can't remember what happened that long ago. We're counting on you either way.
Alright, to the secret base we go.
Let's finally get a lead.
Moving on. Understand, there you can follow you. Okay.
Food. Food. Flour. Food. Flour food. Flour. Food. Alright. Should be a cave somewhere near here. Is my memory going or something? Why don't we ask the villagers? They should know if there's a cave around here. Villagers, how there's no path. Ask them. It's a secret base. How would they even know where it is? If I remember correctly, the cave entrance should be behind these vines. So let's split up and search for it. Great researcher and I should look over there. Each search place is here. Uh-huh. Behind the vines. Right, then let's start to search from the vines. There are really so many of them. They're not vines, they're Vamida. They almost sound similar. Vamida vines. You know something about this, Kanya? These are Vamida. R&R made them. Why would the R&R make this? R&R made Vamida. They don't want Nara to enter a place where Vamida are present. Only R&R can enter. R&R are pretty small, but the placement's locked up completely. Paimon thinks even you can't get through. Nara can't get in, but the R&R can sing. Vamida spin where they hear us, and when they do, we enter. Spin? Like a ball? Yep. Nara Traveler is a friend of the forest. If you sing Nara Traveler, the Vamida will hear it. Come on, R&R will teach you. Okay, Rhythm of Vimarda. So I need to play a song to open the thing up, and I can go inside. Okay, have it equipped right here. Here. Where is it? I have to go up a key. More Zelda music! More Zelda music. Did I do it? Can I please open this up? Turn the Varmata. Did I not just do that?
One eternity later.
Oh! That's how you did. Oh, no kidding. You really started spinning like a ball. And here's our mystery cave entrance. Alright, Arcana remembers this cave. Do you make the Vamana? Aryakan? Aryakan doesn't remember, but little Nara must be protected. This Aryakan knows. You did say you placed it there to prevent the other Nara from getting in there, and now you're... What? We have no clue that the place was sealed by the RNR, but should be entrance to the secret place. Let's call the two over. Well, no need to call them over, because they're right behind us right now. I knew this place... Our secret base should be this way. How do you guys find it? Alright, kinda did a great job. So, he knows the Arana? By the way, since you found the entrance of the cave, let's go and find the Amity device next. Pretty big inside, don't get scared now. Is he actually speaking to the Arana? But I'll work with it. Wow, this place really is huge. You were an impressive kid, eh, Rain-John? Not bad, eh? It's much smaller than I remember. That's because you've grown up. More than grown up. I'm old now. But this place really hasn't changed at all. It's like time stood still here. Even the air smells the same. A single whiff brings back so many memories. Let's not waste time. Do you remember the MET devices? Patience, youngster. Let's take a look around first. One thing has been bugging Paimon ever since we walked in. What is this huge machine part? Oh, RAK knows. This is moved here from the giant Iron Mountain. Giant Iron Mountain? You mean it was taken from the Rune Golem from before? You noticed too? Judging from the pattern, such parts should belong to the Rune Golem, though I didn't know I was arranged in this fashion. Perhaps you really do have some academic talent. Would you recommend you to study at the academia once our project comes to a close? Sure love to make a lot of friends there. That's not what this is about, but thanks anyways. Paimon in academic, as if it's its own anime, university-styled manga series. But a child shouldn't have been able to move anything this big. So who piled it up this way? Maybe it was the forest spirit. Nah, just kidding. I can't remember. Alright, kind of knows. Alright, kind of moved it. Wow! A joke that turned into something serious. How did you move something this big? Alright, kind of moved it. Alright, kind of is very strong. Remember group of kids running around this big guy and play fighting. Were there that many children before, so who won in the end? Me, of course, never lost. Our group stronghold should be up ahead. Oh, remember now. I think I buried something over there. I'll take you. Huh. Okay, so we managed to get something out of the old guy after all. For no apparent reason whatsoever. Is this your base? Come on, Pine wants to see what you got, eh? It's just a booklet. Oh, there's good stuff. This is our adventure handbook back in the day. Adventure handbook, just like the one we have, but different. Do you guys know about the Adventurer's Handbook? About your adventures. Yes, do we have our own? Right, many adventurers write them, like the Adventure Journal, to record their experience, plans, and even the clues to treasure locations. As you guys know, my grandfather was a great adventurer, though I didn't understand the look of what he wrote into this adventure journal. So I grew up wanting to be an adventurer, so I made my own imitation adventure handbook. You can say it's where I got my start. I know how important this is to you, but it won't help us find the thing we're looking for. No, not so fast. Didn't I tell you that I planned to find the Amity device? What happened to record in this adventure handbook? So this might help us find where it is. Let me see, I remember the two of us. Wait a moment, why are the three the drawing? Has my memory already gone that bad, or is it because my eyes can't see you well? Or maybe there's a rune. Or maybe one of them is an Aranara? You need me to lend you my glasses? I have a latest model. It's produced by the Academia. So, researcher, you're really that? Forget it, let me take a closer look. I'm pretty sure now the device should have been buried right here by yours truly. Great, so we just have to search this cave. Is that what you say, if the place isn't quite so big? There's no need for that. The location of the device is recorded here. It should be. Where? Interesting how there's runes on the wall. What does that mean? Yes, this is indeed the Amity device. What? See? I didn't... See, I didn't lie to you guys. Yay, now we can scuttle right back and open the giant robot up, right? Paimon's getting excited already. Alas, this is just a fragment. There's no way we'll be able to open the room golem without a complete device. What? I can fix it if it's not completely destroyed. We'll have to find some way to recover the remaining pieces. As for the remaining fragments... Oh, don't be anxious. The device was split into 3 parts. Why would Grandpa put it 3 parts? Location? You know what? This will be a very exciting story if only I remember more of it. 3 different places. There are the location of the fragments recorded here. Yes, that's right. The location of the buried device fragments are all recorded in this handbook. Let's find the fragments. In case find the 2 remaining things. We're best at finding things, aren't we, Traveler? Yes, we are! Yeah, Paimon knows what you mean. It's alright, though. Surely find him. What I said, anyways, but... I can't understand these writings. How can that be? Didn't you write these notes yourself? Well, there's actually a record of the adventure of that too. Well, maybe the 3 of us undertook. I can't remember who the 3rd person is. I certainly haven't forgotten that old man. If you want to know the location of the remaining device, you should look for him. That old man should be kicking butt even now if he still lives in the Vermar village. He did say something about living the rest of our lives. The old man you're talking about is... Amidia, maybe? Oh, you know the old fellow? May make things easier. Take his handbook and show it to him. He should understand. But are you coming with us? I don't want to meet that old fossil. Huh. I wonder why. If you figure out where the fragments are buried, go look for them yourself. I would like to go with you, but my own bones are up to this task anymore. Funny! You'd come with us all the way to this secret underground cave, but you won't go to meet him. Wouldn't it be a great adventure like my grandfather back when I was young boy? But if it hadn't been for that guy, well, stories are, in the end, more important than the adventure itself. So if you collect any stories, please remember to bring them to me. I can give you guys the device as reward. How about it? It's a good deal. Fine! Looks like I won't be much help with this endeavor, so I might as well wait here for you two. A lot of parts here to study, but I'm going to pass up the chance to do it. I'm counting on you two to bring the fragments back as quickly as you can. Things will get dicey for me if I miss the deadline. And I will see you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye!